Welcome back to another LongShot StarCraft 2 broadcast. I am your host, LongShot here, casting this 2v2 between Notorious, spawning in the top right-hand corner, as Terran, and his ally will be Big Lovin', spawning as Terran as well in the bottom right-hand corner, and this map is Scorched Haven, and their opponents are going to be Colocatronus, spawning at the top left-hand corner of the map as Protoss, and we have in the bottom right, or the bottom left-hand corner is me, LongShot, as Protoss, yet again, spawning as Protoss, and, well, gonna be putting down my pylon at 9 and getting my probe up at 10. Colocatronus is actually going to be going 10, then pylon, which is actually late, and I'm gonna be doing all the scouting myself. As you can see, though, Notorious and Big Lovin'. Ha! I guess you could say I'm thinking, you know, these are like Notorious, B.I.G. and McLovin. So, but we have Notorious putting down his barracks down at the front. We're gonna be starting off his wall off, and Notorious and actually McLovin needs to finish up his first supply depot. He's actually kind of behind Notorious, but popping down his barracks fairly early. But my scout is getting in the vision that he needs already, as you can see here. Yep, gonna be seeing everything that he's got. Let me change that vision up a little bit. There you go. And so, gonna be just coming in here. I think that I come back. Not sure, but definitely gonna be pushed back from this SCV because, you know, they don't want any other type of shenanigans from me. So, all right. But as you can see here, we have Big Lovin'. I'm not gonna get that one right. We have Big Lovin' putting down his other barracks, and Notorious is actually putting down his other barracks as well. So, as you can see here, there's his other barracks. So it's actually about it's gonna be a 2 barracks. So Colocatronus and I actually put down our expansions real early, thinking that they're going to be doing a 2 racks expand play. And, you know, that's a safe assumption because most players on this map like to do a more macro-oriented style play on this map. Because as you can see, they're both getting their tech labs and reactor down on their barracks, but they have this slight little wall, or this little gap between these two, as you can saw that one SCV getting by. But, you know, making Marines, getting his Marauders out, it's gonna be difficult for us because, as you can see, Colocatronus doesn't even have any gateways up just yet. He went very early with the Nexus. I mean, almost like instantaneous Nexus. I mean, he only got a couple pylons, and now finally putting down his forge and his gateway. Whereas myself, I'm getting up my Nexus as well, but I've already got my gateway up and getting out that early Zealot as fast as possible, honestly. But I'm probing up, making sure that I have a good economy. And Colocatronus has his forge up now, so not sure if he's going to be putting down some cannons, but going to be doing a transfer probe to his new, nicely interior, or actually nice new expansion. I want to say it's been nicely decorated, and now going to be putting down that extra gas. But what do we have here? We have more Marines and Marauders coming out to do some early harass. But I mean, it's at the 5-minute mark. Maybe it's not so early, but to us it is, because these forces are just going to be too much for our Protoss Zealot to kind of hold them off. And, you know, oh, is he going to go down? He's being slow. They already have slow. That is a very quick concussive shells. But, you know, Notorious and Big Lovin' have free reign over Colocatronus' base, but are going to be picking off this lonely Zealot. Just leave him alone, guys. He just was taking a walk by himself, but no! These guys want to take out the pylon, take out all of these structures. Oh, that photon cannon is not going to be powered by any type of pylon right now. So, but right now, these guys are actually getting hit. Oh, the Marine goes down. The other Marine goes down. Does he have enough to take out this other Marauder? Yes, he does. Oh, and he gets just split into pieces. As you can see there, his corpse lying in a puddle of blood. But more Marauders come in to bring the assist. McLovin has 3 Marines and 3 Marauders, just enough to take out these heroes. But these heroes go down in a burning blaze of Protoss glory. But I'm trying to push as much as I can these Terran forces away from Colocotronis' Expo base. But he's taking shots off on these probes. Not going to let them mine anymore. And going to start taking shots at this Nexus. And as you can see here, folks, streaming in more units from Notorious and from Big Lovin'. That's right. So definitely going to be bringing the pain onto Colocotronis' base. Did he get a 3rd Rax? No. So this is only a 2 Rax play. Very impressive by Notorious and by Big Lovin'. That's right. And these Stalkers are just in a bad position, trying to run away from these Marauders. But the fact that these Marauders are taking their sweet time and actually not attacking any of the buildings can make them suffer. But as you can see, Notorious brings in his force along with McLovin's forces, and they take out the Nexus and the Pylon. Oh, and they're just going to have free reign over his base. So as you can see, Notorious actually is going in for the kill, but Colocotronis he has these 3 cannons up, but not sure if they're going to be enough to take out this force, because it's going to be unpowered for his forge, but the forge will still be available to him. But I'm still trying to take out these forces here of Big Lovin' as much as I can, because we're just frantically trying to get these forces out of here. And with this amount of forces, these Zealots are going to go down. I mean, they're easily going to be picked off, and with more reinforcements coming from behind, definitely going to be taking them all out. Colocotronis' Stalkers get taken out so quickly early on in this early aggression. My gosh. I mean, with more units streaming in, I mean, is there no end to this? I mean, it's so difficult, but I'm going to be trying to push these guys as far back as I can with my Zealot army. Definitely bringing more Zealots in the mix. Going to be taking out the Marauders and Marine force, but this force is just too big. But the Marines and the Marauders do have range on my Zealots, so they can definitely kite my units. But I'm going to be wisely pulling them back and reinforcing me with more and more Zealots. Going to be pushing back. Got to get those Zealots up in the front to take that early damage, while my Stalkers are dealing more damage to these Marine and Marauder forces. But man, it's just a back and forth between these two titans of the Marines, Big Lovin' and Notorious, while LongShot is just chilling in the background, trying to keep his Stalkers alive as much as he can, and trying to bring in more Zealots to take them out. But we have Colocotronis actually bringing in one more Stalker to help out these Zealot forces, but pulls them back in time while these Stalkers actually do more damage to these forces. Oh, but the Zealots are finally coming to go to the front, and the Stalkers are actually getting taken out and whittled down by these forces. But it's such a close matchup, folks, with more Zealots coming in for reinforcements. Gonna be taking out all of these Marine Marauders. Oh, the Marine and the Marauder forces finally get pushed back. Oh my gosh, what crazy early aggression from Notorious and Big Lovin'. As these Marines start popping off shots, they get sliced and diced into pieces from the Zealot army. Oh, but definitely take out the last lone Zealot that was hanging out there. Now, as you can see, our armies are finally starting to stabilize, and we actually, this second expansion definitely almost died, as you can see, with only 180 health, barely surviving. And if it didn't survive, that probably would have been game, folks, just for the fact that early aggression with Terran and having so many forces being killed early on from the Terran player. But right now, their forces are gonna have some problems because they are behind economically. Let's check the income tab right now. they're doing fairly well with the mules, but as you can see, the harvester count is just a huge gap between the two. We have Big Lovin with only 17 harvesters, with Notorious with only 21, while Colocatronus has 33 harvesters, and myself with 40, completely over my opponent as well. So I have these stalkers gonna come up, and oh, he sees these forces. Time to get the hell out of there. Try to pull off my Zealot forces, and there we go. Finally get him in position, and gonna be pulling back as much as he can, because now he knows that we're gonna be having the economical lead for the fact that I've had that second base up for so long and barely hanging on. Gonna be getting that blink ability, while Colocatronus is finally getting up his second base in and getting it saturated as quickly as possible, whereas Notorious and Big Lovin are pretty much stuck on this Marine Marauder ball without any upgrades. Are they going to be getting any upgrades? No, they are not. They do not have any upgrades available to them currently. And right now, as we can see, though, we have myself chrono boosting out all of these upgrades, level 1 and level 1 attack and armor, while Colocatronus is actually going to be getting his armor up as well. Not sure if he actually chrono boosted out his attack first. Yes, he did. He is already ahead of this game. We already have level 1 attack, and look at this huge Zealot Stalker army going to be coming out into the middle of the map, grabbing map control over Notorious and Big Lovin. But with their armies from the back, now they're going to start pumping through this narrow canal, but they could get a bad concave on them. As you can see, the Zealots are coming in and taking a lot of hits, but they're still like pushing back, and now we have free reign to start taking out these production facilities. But as you can see now, we have actually kind of a divide here, folks. Check this out. Alright, wow. Finally taking out that one barracks, but pulling back Colocatronus' forces. That's right. He's going to be streaming in his forces, so we're going to be seeing what happens next, but definitely on the defensive, Notorious and Big Lovin, but he's going to be starting to pull out from his base to get a better ball going. But look at the concave on that. Oh my gosh, the concave on that is so big, and with so many Zealots at the front, he's not going to be able to take out so many units of the Protoss forces. But as you can see here, they both blink in at the same time and take out so many Marines, and with those level 1 upgrades, that's right, taking out so many forces, all blinking right on top just to make sure that they don't leave the area of their own base, and just taking down all of those forces. As you can see, oh, Notorious leaves the game, and we both blink into the base and just take it away from Notorious and Big Lovin. Hey, check this out over here. We got an SCV wishing that he took a day off right there. Wow, not feeling good today. But and also we have this one Zealot just going crazy over here on this reactor. But once again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and it'll definitely help me out make better and higher quality videos for you guys. And if you, the viewer, have any type of StarCraft 2 replays, please send them to longshotstarcraft@gmail.com. And check me out on Facebook. I have a Facebook up. It's down below at the link on my page. And, once again, thank you for watching. And I'll check you guys next time. Peace.